welcome to Tamara's Lunchbox Wednesday edition. I forgot what day it was. Yeah, Wednesday. We've got news. So let's see what we have to eat first, and then we'll talk. Make the suspense just a little bit longer. All right. You know what that means? Oh, I match my bowl. That wasn't on purpose, I promise. Mountain Dew, Reese's egg. That's all I have. Okay. All right. Of course, you know my little containers that go into. Figured that was going to happen. I got my cheese stuck to the bottom. I had to squeeze that stuff in there. There we go. All right. And I've got some croutons is all I'm adding to this salad today. All right. So there it is. It's just one of those little kits. Nothing fancy. Just some cabbage, some lettuce, some carrots, added some cheese and some croutons. Not a huge deal. I don't like them when they're that big. So we'll get rid of that. All right. Now we'll pour on our dressing. And this is just ranch. No big deal. We went to Kristen's softball game last night and got home at 9 o'clock. So when we have those games like that and stuff, I make sure that I plan my meals the next day, because I won't be cooking. There won't be any food left over, you know, to bring. So I always make sure I have one of these salad kits to just throw in, or in that bowl, you know, so I can just bring those, because it's too hard to get everything going. You get home that late. So anyway, all right, let me get this stirred up a little bit more. We'll get our profile, and then we will start to chit chat. I hope your hump day is going good. Is it going good? Hope so. All right, here we go. Yum. Okay. I gotta open up my Mountain Dew. So, you know, we have been waiting on a phone call from the doctor, right? Yes. Or at least to get the surgery scheduled. And if you're new and this is your first video with me, my eye didn't quit itching. I have cervical cancer. So I have to, they caught it early. So I have to receive a hysterectomy to remove the cancer. They'll remove my cervix and my uterus. I get to keep my ovaries. So, if you remember, Friday, I sent a message in my portal to the doctor. And it showed that they had read it. And then it had a different time. When I looked at it Monday morning, it had a different time that they looked at it on Friday afternoon. Also, Friday evening, late. So then yesterday, Tuesday, at 1 o'clock, I received a message from the doctor that said, I will get with Katie and find out if this has been scheduled. Okay. Well, I don't know who Katie is, but whatever. If she wants to schedule it, I don't care who schedules it, right? So, Katie called about 1:20, 1:30, something like that. So within 30 minutes. She said, the next available surgery date is Wednesday, April 27th. I said, I'll take it. I didn't even let her hardly get it out. I will take it. And she said, oh, okay. She said, well, that was easy. And I was like, yeah, I got an open calendar. Been waiting. So this is fine. Of course, there's more details to come as to the time and the method that they're going to use. So she said he'll go over more details with me on Monday, April 25th. Then the hospital will call on Tuesday, April 26th to give me the surgery time and what time to be at the hospital. So I am excited. Because it's like I told y'all, I just wanted a date. I just needed a date, because that way I could plan anything that I've got going on. I can plan around that. And they set my post-op for May 25th, which is only 4 weeks. So I'm very excited about that, because I'm really hoping that means I get the simple method, surgery method, and possibly they'll release me that quick, the 4 weeks, instead of, because she told me on the phone it was a normal 4 to 6 week, anytime in that. So they went ahead and scheduled it for 4 weeks. So I'm hoping I'll get released at 4 weeks. That would be fantastic. But I've been trying to do some research on it a little bit as to, I know they'll go over everything, but just kind of have a heads up. As to what, basically what to expect, kind of thing. And I was reading on the, because I wasn't sure if there was a, like a special kind of diet. It just said, you know, you're not like on a liquid diet or anything like that. It's not that. So that's what I was really looking for. But it said to eat lots of vegetables and fruits. Lean protein, as in your chicken, I think it said salmon, which I'm not a fish eater, so that kind of knocks that out. I'll have to go with chicken. But just said, with the hormone changes, you'll want to stay away from the processed food, processed meats, your fattier meats. You don't want to do any of that while you're healing. Which I eat a lot of chicken anyway. So, but I have wanted to incorporate more vegetables, because I basically only eat a few. But I do want to look into that more. And of course, all the fruits, I eat fruit, so that's not a big deal. I'm just not a sit down at lunch and eat fruit, if that makes sense. Every now and then you'll see me with a fruit for my lunch, but not much. But maybe that's something I need to look into. I need to change some of the things I'm doing because my body's going to be changing. So, but it was very informative, and it just basically just keeping the fiber in, so you don't get constipated, and there's things like that. It said sometimes you're not going to feel like eating, but you got to drink a lot of water, keep hydrated. So, and so a lot of people, a lot of women start changing their diet before. So that way they know how some foods are going to react, and because everything doesn't settle well. Or you just may not like certain foods. They say they started that, so y'all might see a change. We'll see. I saw a quote, it's been a couple weeks ago, and it said, change before you have to. I was like, wow. Yeah, think about that for a second. Change before you have to. That's a good one to kind of go by. That goes for everything you do, I've been told before, you got to slow down before you're made to slow down. If you don't, you'll get made to, and then that's not as much fun. So, but I'm very thankful that our prayer was answered. I have a date. Looks like it's going to be fairly easy surgery. We'll find out more in a month or so. And then maybe after that, like I said, we'll be able to move on. Won't ever have to worry about it again. That'll be pretty awesome. So, I do appreciate y'all being here and letting me talk about it. Letting me share the information with you, the story, everything. Because it's been a different 3 months than what I've ever experienced. Let's put it that way. But I'm just very glad that, like I said, that it was caught early and that we're able to hopefully heal my body. And I've never seen, I'm sure they're out there, but I haven't come across them. Any of the things that I've been reading on it that anybody regretted. Nobody's had any regrets about having a hysterectomy, so. So I doubt I will either. And I mean, and I've said before that, you know, I just didn't have any knowledge that anything was going on. I mean, none. Just no signs, no symptoms, nothing. So it just come as a shock to my entire system that this was even happening. But it's going to be okay. And it said on there an exercise is to walk. It'll help with the healing. Just have to listen to your body and not overdo it. Not go too far, you know, kind of thing, which I'm not going to walk too far anyway. But that will help. So I'm looking forward to that. It said that if you find yourself run down, to rest And a good time to walk is right after you rested. I guess your body's getting closer to 100% after a rest, maybe. I don't know. So I'm excited about that because it will be May. And May here in North Carolina is decent. It's very pleasant because it's not quite summer, but typically the pollen's gone almost, or it's on its way out. So it'll be good walking weather when for me to take walks and stuff. So, and we don't really have too bad of weather for May. May doesn't have too many rainy days, not much, you know. And if it does, I'll just have to do it in the house, you know. We'll have to work around it because I got to make sure I do what they want and make sure I get healed and I don't prolong the healing. So, but I'm excited. I don't know if I said that, but I'm excited. But I really do appreciate you letting me talk about it on here, and for all your thoughts and prayers. They mean a lot to me. So I want you to continue praying for me, and that this will just be a routine, easy surgery at the end of April. And we'll be set to go on the healing, and then by the end of May, we'll be good to go. All right. Y'all have a good rest of your Wednesday, your hump day, and I will see you back here tomorrow for Tamara's Lunchbox. Thank you for joining me. May the peace of the Lord be with you until I see you again. Take care. Bye.